fans. Welcome to Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick. I'm Brian, and it's Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. As always, in the words of immortal hockey great Badger Bob Johnson, it's a great day for hockey. Well, we have 5 games taking place on the frozen tundra in the NHL tonight. And for my first pick, I'm looking at an Atlantic Division rivalry that features the 4th place Tampa Bay Lightning traveling up to God's country to face off against the 3rd place in the Atlantic Division's Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. This game's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada this evening. This game is the 3rd of 4 regular season meetings between these two teams, and the Toronto Maple Leafs currently lead the regular season series 2-0, having won both of the previous 2 contests in overtime. The first game they won in Tampa 4-3 in overtime, and the second game they won in Toronto 6-5 in overtime. The Tampa Bay Lightning are here tonight in their first game of a 3-game road trip, and they recently completed a 3-game homestand, and on Monday hosted the Detroit Red Wings. They lost to the Red Wings at home 4-2. The Tampa Bay Lightning are now 3-1-1 in their last 5 games played, and they're 8-1-1 in their last 10 games played. While the Maple Leafs are comfortably sitting in 3rd place, and they're currently 6 points ahead of the Tampa Bay Lightning for the 3rd playoff spot in the Atlantic Division. The Bolts are currently sitting in the top Eastern Conference wildcard position coming into tonight's game. For the Maple Leafs, they're here tonight currently on a 3-game winning streak, and they're here tonight on their second game of a brief 2-game homestand. They last played the Panthers at home on Monday night. They defeated the Panthers in a high-scoring contest 6-4. The Leafs are now 3-2 in their last 5 games played, and they're 6-3-1 in their last 10 games played. I like the over for total goals scored in this contest tonight because both these teams have been predominantly scoring a lot of goals lately. The Tampa Bay Lightning have scored 15 goals in their last 5 games played, and the Toronto Maple Leafs have scored 18 goals in their last 5 games played. So for my first pick in tonight's NHL action, I like over 6.5 total goals scored in the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. For my second pick in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at a Metropolitan Division rivalry, and it features the 7th place in the Metropolitan Division's New Jersey Devils crossing state lines from New Jersey to New York, heading into the Big Apple to face off against the 1st place in the Metropolitan Division's New York Rangers tonight. This game's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it takes place at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York, New York. This game is the 4th and final regular season meeting between these two teams, and the New York Rangers currently lead the regular season series 3-0, having covered the spread in all 3 of the previous contests versus the Devils this season. The New Jersey Devils come into New York tonight on their second half of a back-to-back, having played the Pittsburgh Penguins at the Rock last night. And prior to that game, they went 2-1 on a 3-game road trip, were 3-2 in their last 5 games, and 5-5-0 in their last 10 games played. While the New York Rangers are here tonight in their second game of a brief 2-game homestand, they hosted the Penguins at Madison Square Garden on Monday night. They were defeated by the Penguins 5-2, suffering just their 10th loss at home this season, where they've been winning 72% of their games played this season. The New York Rangers are now 7-3-0 in their last 10 games played. The New Jersey Devils have the worst record in the NHL against the spread this entire season, but after seeing how the Rangers played against the Penguins on Monday night, I'm going to take a chance on the New Jersey Devils here tonight. I think at minimum they can keep this game close with the Rangers. So for my second pick in tonight's action, I like the New Jersey Devils on the money line, on the road at the New York Rangers tonight. For my third pick in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at a rubber match between a couple of heavyweights as the second place in the Pacific Division's Edmonton Oilers travel to the Lone Star State of Texas to face off against the first place in the Central Division's Dallas Stars tonight. This game is a 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas this evening. This game is the third and final regular season meeting between these two teams, and the regular season series is currently tied up at a game apiece, with both of the first two meetings resulted in 4-3 final scores, and they were also won by the visiting teams. The Oilers come into Dallas on the second game of a brief two-game road trip. They last played Monday night in St. Louis. They were defeated by the St. Louis Blues 3-2 in overtime. The Oilers are now 3-1-1 in their last 5 games played, and they're 6-2-2 in their last 10 games played. While the Dallas Stars have been on fire lately, they're here at home on a 7-game winning streak, and although they have the 4th worst team record against the spread this season, they have covered the spread in all of their 7 games of this current winning streak they're riding on. The Stars are currently 8-2 in their last 10 games played, and they're winning 61% of their games taking place at home this season. I think this game plays out similar to the prior 2 contests between Edmonton and Dallas. So for my third pick, I like over 6.5 total goals scored in the Edmonton Oilers at the Dallas Stars tonight. So hockey fans, to recap my Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick of 3 predictions in tonight's NHL games taking place for today, Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. My first pick, I like over 6.5 total goals scored in the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. My second prediction, I like the New Jersey Devils on the money line on the road at the New York Rangers tonight. And for my third prediction, I like over 6.5 total goals scored in the Edmonton Oilers at the Dallas Stars tonight. Thanks again for watching, hockey fans. Please don't forget that if you like my video and you like my predictions, please give me a thumbs up by slashing that like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please share my channel with your friends, your neighbors, your family, your colleagues, anyone that's interested in betting NHL hockey. Please don't forget, put your comments in the comment section below because I'd like to know what your picks are in tonight's NHL action. My entire Hashmans hockey community would like to know what everyone's picks are in tonight's NHL action. And of course, I'd like to know what you think of my predictions in tonight's NHL games. Thanks again for watching, everyone. As always, good luck with your bet.